Here we are again this morning, just a few days before Christmas, and we got a little bit of snow on the ground, as you can see. The rain last night turned into snow, and I don't suspect it'll stay on here till Christmas. It's just a few days away, but if it does, that's all right. If it don't, suits me just fine too. I like the warmer weather, but good Lord knows what we need. And I want to thank Him this morning for waking us up and giving us the health we have and the wealth we have, just to be able to enjoy this day. I just want to share with you this morning just a few things. I get up and there's my stove house. Just had to throw a few blocks of wood in there to get the fire kindled back up. And there's part of my house. And another shed I have, my pickup. Just a few things that around here. There's my playpen, my grandson. He is now just turned 4 years old this month. It's December, and what a blessing he is. But anyway, I got a new handle for my pitchfork. My mother had got me that. It was an old stacking fork for the hay. I rolled a bale of hay off in my other barn, and it was come down and hit the pitchfork and broke the handle out of it. So I got me a new handle in it. And there's my battery pack. My excavator's been setting out. The little old 304 Caterpillar's been setting out for a couple of days now, and the battery's running dead in it. I tried to start it there the other day, and the battery's kind of dead, so we're going to try to get that thing started and put this battery pack on there. It might be run down. It was out in the weather, as you can see. It's got a little bit of snow on it, so hopefully it's got enough juice in it to get this little hose started. I got some cleaning up to do, as you can see. As I told you last time, we got a little bit of logging done, and there's the butt logs, all that was left over. Got to get it cleaned up, and all the mud and stuff I kind of raked up there. And a new fence that I've built. I do just about everything around here by myself. I get a little help from my wife every now and then. Whenever I ask her, she volunteers. Give thanks for her also. God's really good to us, even when we think He's not. But anyway, I got the post in the ground, and got a woven wire, and just a decking board for the top rail, and still got to cut the truck post off, trim them off. They haven't had this on here very long at all, and got a lot of work to do. But when it rains, snows around here, I got a lot of other stuff to do, like mainly keep myself dry so I don't get sick. But anyway, the fence goes right on down around. Maybe I'll show you later on. Got a little hay feeder over yonder. Of course, cows, they like that hay that's dry up in the shed there. As I told you before, I built that 24 by 60 shed, and then I put a 12-foot wing on the side of it had a couple calves, I wanted to keep them separated from their mamas, and I put them in there for just a few days until I sold them, and then I turned it into a feeding, and man, oh man, what a mess. So anyway, let's go back over here. This little excavator, I may have to charge that battery pack again, but I really like my hoe. It does a lot of good around here, and I do some work for other people also. Got a little thumb on it there. 2-foot bucket. Ordered me a 1-foot bucket. Dig a ditch with it, whatever I can. Anyway, let's open up the door. Gotta get the key. Open up this battery hatch, and if it don't start, ain't no big deal. I'll go get a set of jumper cables and we'll go that way. Let me see here. Put a positive on a positive and a negative on the negative, and flip that baby on. Let her charge just for a second or two on the other battery. Gotta take the key back out of the door, put it back in the switch, and turn the master switch on. Flip it down. If you don't turn the master switch off on this thing, somehow or another, the hour meter keeps running. So it's still showing that it's charging it. A little yellow light there. It's on medium, and we got a green one and a red one, so it's midways in the charging system. Let me see if I can warm the glow plugs up. Well, it's got juice. Listen for the click. There it is. And nope, it ain't gonna start. Not just yet anyway. So we'll let the thing charge just a little bit more. And we'll take our stacking fork up here this morning and head for the hay shed. Them round bales, the cow's gonna reach in so far. And of course, I don't mind it a bit, but I just don't mind at all taking and throwing the hay back in there so they can get a little closer to it, so they need it. And also wanted to say this morning, I enjoy so far, this is just our third video, just to share with people. Don't have a whole lot of fancy things. This tractor I just got, I traded my New Holland in on it. I really like it. It's a 5090M, and I got to cut a little bit of hay with it back in 1st of October, into September, 1st of October. Baled it. I got an old Gale round baler, 4x5. It does a good job, but nothing fancy. A buddy of mine let me use his post driver, and as you can see, I got my shed there just out of some of the stuff that old porch I tore down. Got them 2-6s out of things that bought off my neighbor. He went out of the farm business, so he had a bunch of cattle panels, pig panels, and need to get rid of them, so I found a home for them here. I ain't got to use them yet. There's a few things that's laying around there. I got a hay trailer yonder. I don't even do no square baling, but I traded it up. I do a lot of trading. I don't like to get my rear end burnt like nobody, but I do a lot of trading. I traded another trailer for that one. Hauled a few of the poplar logs off the hill with it. A bush hog, I've had it for several years and don't even hardly ever use it anymore. I got a little flail mower that goes on in my excavator to trim up the hay fields. But anyway, these cows is looking at us like, hey, come on, I'm hungry. So we're going to toss them in some loose hay here. Maybe go down. I got some grain down in that little building right yonder, down next to my cattle trailer. It's so muddy down there. It's been so wet. My goodness, it's been wet. Good Lord knows what we need though, but it's been so wet. I don't Don't try to feed them much down there anymore. Try to keep them on this hillside where the water will drain a little bit. So here they are. Same old cows and calves I showed you the other day. Hey, Mary. And we're going to try to throw a little bit of hay in there. And if you would, I don't know how this works exactly, but if you like what we're doing, you want to click like on there, I'd appreciate it. And subscribe, I guess. I don't know exactly how YouTube does all this, but if we can be a help to you anyway, we can pray for you. That's the main thing. You pray for us as we continue our journey here, trying to take care of the creation God's created and ourselves also. So fare thee well. God bless. Have a good day. And again, subscribe, like, and follow, whatever you want to do. And we'll keep bringing you a few of these videos about a little bit of farm life here